I'm Yasharahla. First and foremost, I give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim Kakodash, Bhakti Yahweh, Bhakti Yahushai, Bhakti Yahweh, Bhakti Yahushai, Bhakti Yahweh, Bhakti Yahushai. That brought us to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. That's where they shoot from. This is the Barry Ramya. Back at you with another video. This video is going to be titled Silly Season, because we just had a pagan holiday going titled Christmas. And we all know our people love to celebrate Christmas. Jake being one of the greatest people, uh, one of the biggest people who love to celebrate Christmas. You know, they they go 10 when they see this time of year comes from late November straight up to December 25th. They on the roads 24/7, out there buying gifts, buying trees, saying they doing it for their children. They celebrating the birth of Jesus because they saying December 25th is when Jesus is born. Yeah, y'all God was born on the 25th because in the Bible that we all read it of, there is no dates ever mentioned about someone's birthday. So how you could say Jesus was born on the 25th? Who tell you that? You're listening to these other doctrines, these philosophies, how you all wavering and you're believing on there and you're galloping on it. This is the first piece of Jeremiah 10 and 1, and it says, Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. God. So, He's telling you, learn not the way of the heathen. Stop celebrating this Christmas. Stop celebrating holidays. Any holiday. It ain't even gotta be this Christmas. It ain't even gotta be this Christmas, but any holiday. Stop celebrating that. Stop falling in the heathen ways. Follow in the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the ways He has commanded us to follow in. Y'all rather commit wickedness rather than do good. Y'all don't like righteousness. And y'all claim y'all blessed. Y'all Christians claim y'all blessed and y'all saved. Blessed and saving who? And Jesus said, because it ain't Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You blessed and saved in death. You ain't blessed and saved in life. Verse 4. So like in verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth the tree of the forest, the Christmas tree, the work of the hands of the workmen with the ox. So they cut them trees down, put it in containers, ship it over here because these trees come from foreign enough. So like these trees come from Canada. I believe they come from Canada. So they cut these trees down from probably the early part of November or was not. So it could come down here by the late part of November to put on sale so you could buy it and put it up in your house. You could idolize that. Because that's all they just do. They just pray to their tree. They just sing praises to their tree. They just idolize that tree. They just worship that tree. They tree is their God. Not Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Jesus and that Christmas tree they have in their front room. However they may put it. It's their God. They're the things what they rely on during this time. First of all, they deck it with silver and with gold. Back in the day, they probably used to use silver and gold to put on the trees, but nowadays they use ornaments, just like little balls with hooks, either gold, silver, red, or green, or a combination of all the colors stacked on in a design. They'll hang on the branches of the tree. They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not. God, they ain't gotta do that now because they have stands with me. They have Christmas tree stands for that now. They back when I wasn't back when I was in the world, we start Christmas tree up every single year because the smell it used to give off, it was a pleasant smell, a good smell. So we would get it like early November, so like your early December, late November, and have it until probably February, March, because the scent would just last that long, you know. And we used to always put it inside the little watering pot type stand thing. So I basically used to hold the tree up straight, and my mother used to tighten it. And I would hold the tree, and she would go back and say, carry more to the side, or back or forward, to make sure it's straight. And she tighten it so it don't move. Like it say, the fasteners, that's the modern day fasteners now. You don't need the nails and hammers. Verse 5. They are upright as the palm tree, kind of like I was saying, stand up, straight, but they speak not. They needs be born because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. Can That's what they sell. That's what they talking about now. The Christmas trees. That's a plain description of the Christmas trees. What our people like to put up in their house every single year. Who they worship. They idolize that instead of worshiping and coming back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They rather idolize that tree and they rather pray to Jesus. They would take pictures, say, "Ooh, I have the better tree than you. I have the better tree than you." They won't gloat about who because different sizes of the trees cost more money. So they gloat about who the biggest tree because they spend more money. So with more money you spend on the tree, the more ornament you need. So that's extra money you spend in the lights. So they ran you bragging about the looks and stuff was not of their Christmas tree rather than bragging about the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, they boasting and 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 competing in to see who of the better tree. It says Isaiah 45 and 20, and it says, assemble yourselves and come, draw near together, ye that escaped of the nations. They have no knowledge that they set up wood of their graven image and pray unto a God that cannot save them. Those that draw near and have escaped are the elect, would be the elect because the elect would not participate in putting in the Christmas trees and praying to that tree for salvation. All those who pray into that tree are the two-thirds, and they have Jesus as their king. They pray to Jesus, they help them get more presents. They pray to Jesus to help them get groceries so they can cook for that day, cook and support for the whole family, support gifts for the whole family. That's who they praise and give their glory to. That tree. And along with that tree, they celebrating Caesar Fatima Bashir's birthday. They had that tree kneeling down, begging and pleading, asking God for, asking Jesus for New Year's resolutions, saying, "Oh Lord, I hope this year be a year of prosperity. This year be a year of greatness for me, or this year be filled with blessings." That's what they used to do, because December 31st, they be out, probably out in the front room because I speaking of how we used to do it. We used to be in the front room and was not gathered together. Just speaking, saying our New Year's resolution with the tree in the present. So obviously that's what the other houses that's what the people is doing now. They doing the same exact thing. Brakia was shy for taking me out that corrupted spirit, out that corrupted mindset where I was believing in these false philosophies and doctrines. You know? This Isaiah 46 and 7 says, they bear him upon the shoulder, they carry him, and set him in his place, and he standeth. From his place he shall not remove. Yea, one shall cry unto him, yet can he not answer, nor save him out of his trouble. Can. Again, speaking about that rotten bastard tree which you have in your house. You know, kids, for example, a kid would go in front of that tree saying, why I get this gift? Why I got that gift? Crying, hollering, saying, I wanted this gift instead. Because they put that image out there that Santa Claus knows. who is naughty and who is good. That's the image they put out there for the kids. So they say if you be good that whole year, you get gifts. If you don't be good that year, you don't get no gifts. They putting this, they indoctrinating this lie in you from young. They just brainwashing you with these lies and deceits, telling you Santa Claus knows all. He sees everything. He knows all. Speaking about Yahweh knows all and he sees all because he have angels encamped everywhere. It ain't no Santa Claus, it ain't no Jesus, and it ain't that tree. This is Amos 5:21, and it says, I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. God. So letting you know the most I hate this Christmas. The most I hate your Valentine's. He hates your Thanksgiving. He hates your Mother's Day. He hates your Father's Day. He hates every day you have marked on that calendar as a celebration. Every single day. And he hates the smell of that nasty pork. It's like I eat the smell of that nasty pork. You be honey glazing, putting the pineapples and cherries on. He hate that. That's why he said he will not smell in your solemn assembly. So he will not be a part. He will not be a part, or he will not be within area where wickedness happens. He'll stay far from that. This is Titus 1 and 15, and it says, unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, but even their mind and conscience is defiled. Gone. So only the elect, other the nation of Israel, will not participate in these things, in these holidays, will not participate in this Christmas. It ain't nothing wrong with you going to someone else to get food. Because if someone call you for a plate of food, you be the dummy and not accept that. As long as it have the things that you know you could eat and no unclean things, you ain't getting punished for that because to you that's only food. You ain't celebrating nothing. You letting them celebrate. But you ain't celebrating nothing because to you that's only food. That ain't nothing special to you. You eat food every day, right? So how come you can't eat food on that day? As long as that food is clean and you allowed to eat that, ain't nothing wrong with accepting that. These two-thirds mindset already corrupted. So they can die. Ain't nothing good in store for them. Because they already going against the Mosai in every way possible. Let me read verse 16. Titus 1 and 16. They profess that they know Yahweh, but in works they deny him, being abominable, eating that nasty, eating off the abominable table, being disobedient, not following his ways, not doing as he commanded, and unto every good work reprobate. Done. So, if you ain't doing what the Most High has command you, you're a reprobate silver. You abominable, you disobedient, you denying him, you saying, yeah, I love the Lord. But what are you doing for the Lord? You eating pork sandwiches in front of him, you eating that ham in front of him, you eating lobster, conch crab, shrimp in front of him. What are you doing for the Lord? You denying him. You ain't doing nothing for him. So how you love him? Jake just dumb. That's all it is, man. This is Sirach, or Ecclesiastes in Apocrypha 39 and 24, and it says, as his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. Gone. So if you can't get this, then just know the most I have it like that for you. That's your lot. He have you blind. He have you deaf. You hearing and you seeing, but you don't understand. You bring these same precepts out over and over and over, but you just won't get it. There's a stumbling block unto you. Only the plain will get it. So like only the holy will get. Only the holy will get. So like only the holy will get it, and the holy is the elect. And I myself, hopefully, I be part. I be a part of that elect number alongside with the other like likewise Akim and this who tries their best to follow the Most High's word to the best of their abilities, be a part of that elect number. So we could be that holy people for the Most High. Hopefully, this lesson was much edifying and served its purpose. This is only for you niggas, Latinos, and you Native Americans, so that the nation visual. Let to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakudash for putting the spirit upon me to do this video. Shalom, Yasharahla.